So I just wanted to give everyone a quick update that the Army finally recognizes me as a female. So this is one of my first days doing makeup in uniform. Got my nails painted this natural color. And eventually I will be getting my hair done. So let me know what y'all think about my work makeup.
Yeah, we absolutely stand a chance against those darn Ruskies and Dagestanis, right? Yeah, doesn't look too good here. Welcome back, beautiful and amazing human beings. My name's Luke Radowski here of WeAreChangeDotShop, and there's a lot of absolutely crazy and wild news to get into, as of course a lot of people in high positions of power are just monkeying around, as there are more and more natural and human-made disasters that of course everyone is faced to deal with, as of course government always has some kind of problem to give you, and we're going to be talking about that plus a lot more all here on this independent media organization. If you like the shirt that I'm wearing, you can get it on thebestpoliticalshirts.com, and the clip that we played in the beginning of this broadcast was originally shared by Malcolm Flex X48 on Twitter, highlighting a TikTok of a brave service, how do you say this? Let's just say a brave service member of the United States military that they have been desperately trying to recruit in a not so successful effort, as of course recruitment numbers are at an all-time low as we face the possibility of a full all-out global conflict, which it almost looks like the United States is sabotaging itself before starting. So yeah, there's that. As of course, domestically, there's a lot of implosions and explosions, as right now in the making of this video in Shepherd, Texas, a chemical plant went up in smoke, as now there's a shelter-in-place order given to the surrounding towns there, as of course in places like California, specifically San Francisco, the local economy there is definitely imploded by the politicians, bureaucrats, and negative Nancys in that city that absolutely have wrecked normal life. As of course, district attorneys financed by a billionaire, woke ESG score-like policies have absolutely doomed private business and enterprise in that city, as some businesses are reporting sales being down nearly 50% in some areas, with of course rising crime, drug use, and people who are too afraid to visit the city after video keeps going viral of just the absurdity that people have to go through for living in one of the most highly dense and highly taxed areas in the world. Bedlam, homelessness, crime is up, as even major corporate globalist retail store chains cannot operate within that city that now is also proudly bringing back mask mandates in, quote, healthcare settings. Why? Since, of course, they worked so well the first time around. Why? Jesus. Holy mother of God. Are you kidding me? Yes, San Francisco is reinstating mask mandates in healthcare settings, which Los Angeles soon might follow, as the city that is known for sharing and spreading communicable diseases, especially in its open-air drug markets, as it provides drug paraphernalia to its citizenry, now allegedly cares about your health, as of course crime going through the roof. But don't worry. Individuals like Ivanka Trump are being dragged to court to testify because her father allegedly had an accounting error and overinflated the value of some of his properties, and therefore this needs to be national news, and this is the crime of the century that woke district attorneys and attorney generals are going after with the full might of the judicial system, as now Ivanka Trump is going to be testifying in this entire case, the eldest daughter of the former president of the United States, in what looks like a very clear politically biased court case unfolding right now in New York City that looks to derail and stop the former president of the United States from being the next president. As of course, today we are going to be having the Republican presidential debates with a lot of the hopefuls with absolutely incredibly low poll numbers that are absolutely being obliterated by the former president of the United States. As local news organizations purport that Nikki Haley is readying for her Miami debate clash with Ron DeSantis, the governor of this beautiful state of Florida, as the two recently have been sharing a lot of very similar neoconservative talking points, as they also have proposed and talked about banning Americans' ability to boycott any business or country that they do not like. Initiatives and programs that, of course, violate the American Constitution, its Bill of Rights, and the freedom of speech that these two politicians do not give a damn about, in exchange for, of course, showing their service and obedience to a foreign country that the United States is heavily investing in and giving a huge sum of money to. All of this as U.S. Congresswoman Rashida Tlaib was just censured in the Congress for specifically criticizing Israel and making some very offhanded comments that I personally disagreed with. But for her to be censored, for individuals to be censored for speech here is a little bit ridiculous in my opinion. This is America, and whether you like what someone is saying or not, they have a right to say it. This as in New York, there was a group of individuals trying to boycott a Jewish business, something that, by the way, is illegal in many states already in the United States because of overzealous governors. But in New York City, after the news of this boycott for this Jewish business spread because of their support for Israel, Jewish people started to come out and started to support this business. This is specifically the owner of Cafe Aron in Manhattan that was donating proceeds to essentially an organization like the Israeli Red Cross. Some people called for the boycotting of this business. Jewish people are saying, no, we're just going to support this business. And hey, that's the free market. That's America. And putting limitations on Americans' ability to be able to shop wherever they want or do not want to do is absolutely crazy and ridiculous. And I don't care where you stand on this entire matter. Taking away Americans' rights is never the answer towards an emergency and a problem that we have seen used and abused many time and time again for the personal benefit of politicians that create more laws, more bureaucracy, more regulations that absolutely do not work in the favor of the American people that are supposed to represent the larger ideas of freedom, liberty, and the ability to say and do and boycott whatever business, country, or ideas you want, no matter what political philosophies or ideas they are spreading. Voting with your dollar is incredibly important, and that's why we hope you guys support WeAreChangeDotShop, our own line of health supplements that I have here on my own particular desk that I personally take, that I personally use for my own personal health journey. You could start that health journey by checking out WeAreChange.shop. Click the link down in the description below, and whatever product it might be, whether it's fish oils, you click on it, and we have a video providing you context about the importance and safety risks specifically regarding this own personal supplement. We also have a bundle where you can get all 3 supplements for a reduced cost. Every product has a video associated with it that you should watch before taking the product, especially when it comes to things like ashwagandha, that according to individuals like Andrew Huberman, you should only take for 1 month and has huge, tremendous effects on your testosterone and helps you deal with significant amounts of stress. I personally take this, and I can't stress enough the importance of you guys understanding what you are taking, doing your own homework, doing your own research, doing your own blood work, and understanding what is right for you as an individual, as of course what might be right for me might not be right for you. Overall, fish oils, magnesium, the great and amazing CBD we have, overall very safe, but who knows? You might have an allergy to it, and maybe therefore you shouldn't take it. Again, I'm always for making the larger nuance point. I'm always for making sure that any kind of recommendation is personalized for the individual that knows what they are doing with informed consent, which is something the U.S. government, Big Pharma, don't actually give a damn about. We do give a damn about it. And that's what we talk about extensively on LukeUnfiltered.com, as yesterday's video was pretty amazing. Pretty, some people, the yuppies would say lit. Where I specifically went into great detail about health. I am going to be doing that, plus talking about some other very spicy issues that I can't talk about here, all on LukeUnfiltered.com with a special video recommended for everyone, particularly about health, right after this video, which is also going to be available for all the members of LukeUnfiltered.com, as of course, here inside of the United States, we're dealing with a very crazy situation as a new video just hit social media detailing a murder burger, a whack Donald's order in 1999 that showed how all the items that a single family got cost them $10.84. As of course, if you add up all the prices of all the things that they ate just 30 years ago, went up to $32.21. A price increase of nearly 3 times of what it originally was just 30 years ago, highlighting how there is a massive dollar de-dollarization and devaluation that's happening right now in the financial market. As of course, fiscally, financially, we are not all right, as the Daily Mail today is reporting that America's major banks are sitting on $650 billion of, quote, unrealized losses. The United States is in $33.7 trillion worth of debt, as Congress now looks for an omnibus spending bill that will put together all spending bills in a major package that, of course, will only indebt this country even more, while, of course, giving away our money to foreign countries like Kenya, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, and of course, we cannot forget Ukraine and now Israel, that is getting more and more finances for their larger offensive campaign inside of Gaza right now that is wreaking havoc on the local populations there that, of course, are suffering and dealing with a significant humanitarian crisis that, let's just be honest here, probably your tax dollars will be paying for in order to fix. See how this whole entire system works? Your money goes to Israel and their bombs. They bomb an area, then your money goes towards recovering and fixing that area that your tax dollars bombed. And again, this is a ridiculous, crazy foreign policy. And as an American, I think it's fair to say that we have overspent, that we have over-leveraged. We have given way too much money towards a ridiculous, crazy foreign policy that only endangers the lives of all the people in the Middle East, of all the people in Europe right now, possibly even the people of Taiwan, and an absolutely ridiculous policy that does not benefit the American country, its interest, and its people. As yesterday, I went on a full-on tirade explaining American foreign policy as the Leo DiCaprio foreign policy, as of course they just keep exchanging the next campaign after another campaign while wreaking havoc and leaving people laid bare, as there's some neoconservatives even calling for more hookups, for more younger battle conflicts and campaigns that absolutely do not benefit anyone at all except for the military-industrial complex. That's just my take on it. Do you think I'm wrong? Let me know why down in the comment section below. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you guys actively watching and sharing this video, and because you do, that's why I'm still able to be here. One more video coming your way right now on lookunfiltered.com. I love you guys. Stay tuned for more here on WeAreChange.org. Oh yeah, one last thing. Happy birthday, Gary Cahill, who is going to be 78 years of young age today. Shouts out to Gary. Thank you for creating a little Dave Cahill.